Hey y'all, it's your girl LaCrystal. I'm back with another video, and in today's video I will be talking about how you will be able to tell whether someone's into you or not, or really how to tell someone's not into you. This was gonna be a video for my ladies, but after jotting down, certain ways to tell, I realized this is go for, men and women. So this is for the men and the women. And don't mind me, I finally got my eyebrows waxed today and I'm loving it. I told y'all I was cute. I was looking rough them past few days because I just won't feeling it. I didn't feel like putting my little bit of makeup on. I don't wear foundation or anything, but I didn't feel like putting my makeup on. I didn't feel like doing my hair for real. Like right now my eyes hurt because I'm tired, but you know what? I'm back. I might be looking rough tomorrow, but right now I'm back. All right, but let's get into this video. Okay, so I want to also state, these are my personal opinions and stuff that I have encountered. This may not be something that you might feel like is true, but this is just, a few, what's the word? Just a little advice I want to give to you all because, like I said, I have encountered this and I just want to help someone else out so you don't have to go through what I went through. I'm not a professional. Like I said, these are all opinions and also things that I have encountered myself. So let's get into it. Okay, so number one, if he or she does not ask you about your hobbies or goals or interests, he or she may not be into you. I really believe in that because I feel like if somebody wants to get to know you, they're going to want to know what you like. They're going to want to know what you're interested in, which is the same thing as what you like. They're going to know what your goals are because most people, that are sensible would want to deal with somebody that has goals. You don't want nobody that's comfortable where they're at if they're not in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Not to judge anybody, but if somebody's happy being home broke or just not doing nothing with their life, then it's probably not a good fit for you unless you're the same type of person. You don't mind that, to each his own. But I just feel like if people don't ask that stuff about you, then they're not really into you because that's just showing they're not really trying to get to know you. So that's a major, way to tell that somebody's really not that into you. Number two, if he or she holds short conversations or use short words such as true, LOL, like constantly, or just one word in general, he may not be that into you. I feel that way because, for one, it just shows he's not trying to carry on a conversation. Like maybe you're boring him, or maybe he or she has nothing to talk about, so they're not really trying to engage in a conversation. If you don't engage in a conversation with somebody, how do you get to know them? So obviously they're not really trying to know you. They probably don't like you and trying not to be mean and don't want you to feel like they're ignoring you. So they're just trying to say little things to make you think that they're engaging with you when they're really not. And it's not that hard to tell. Like you can tell when somebody doesn't want to talk to you. Because me personally, if I get tired of talking to somebody and I don't have nothing to say back, I might just hit them over with a LOL, because that just ends the conversation. Because what can you really say to LOL unless you have another topic? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another big one. And some people don't pay attention to that, but it's really noticeable to me. Like I really pay attention to stuff like that. Moving along. Number three, if he or she takes a while to text or waits days at a time, he or she may not be into you. Because for one, if that person like you, they're going to want to talk to you. Yeah, people are busy, but as the saying goes, people make time for who they want and what they want to do. So if they take all day to text you, then obviously you're not there. I mean, you can't always be someone's top priority. People have kids and families, but you're not a priority to them at all, maybe, because you're not the first thing on their mind. Like you're the last thing on their mind. They're taking all day to text you. They're not worried about talking to you. So that's another big one, I think. Number four, if he or she only texts you late at night, unless he's working, he may not be that into you. Okay, so we all know late at night text messages. We all know why people send them. Like, that's not even beat around the bush. People normally text you late at night because they're looking for something to happen late at night. If somebody really want to talk to you and deal with you, they're going to text you in the day, like, good morning, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. Letting them know that they're thinking about you, not late at night. Because if somebody hit me up late at night, I'm going to think, hey, he just want one thing. Like, what else is there? I mean, I can see if somebody you talk to in a regular and y'all do text during the day and he happen to be up late at night because he can't sleep and he texts you, that's different. But if he's constantly only texting you late at night, obviously he's either dealing with somebody else and he's only making time for you at night, or he just don't want to talk to you and he just wants one thing from you. So keep your eyes open for that too. And like I said, I'm sorry I keep saying he, because like I said, this was originally for ladies until, like I said, I went deep into what I wrote down and I realized it can go for either or. So please excuse me. Like I said, this is for both men and women. Okay, number 5. If he or she constantly asks for sexy pics, he or she may not be into you. He or she may only be attracted to you physically or sexually. So let me explain this one very well. It's normal to be attracted to someone physically first, I admit, because that's the first thing you see before you get to know anybody. The first thing you see is them. You don't see, oh, he's a nice guy, he's smart. You don't see any of that. You have to get to know a person to find that all out. So yes, you do see a physical appearance, before you get to know someone. But if they're constantly asking you for like sexy pictures and just, you know, stuff like that, and talking about your looks all the time, then they're only worried about your physical appearance. And that means nothing, because you're not the only pretty or handsome person in the world. So just going by looks, there's nothing. That just shows that they're attracted to you physically. And it's a difference between being attracted to somebody and liking somebody. Liking somebody is actually liking that person for who they are, liking that person. Being attracted to that person is just being attracted to their physical appearance, the body, hair, eye color, nice shape, you know, thighs, butt, whatever. That's what that is. So if he's constantly asking you for pictures, then, or she, obviously they're just into your physical appearance, and they might be thinking stuff sexually instead of a relationship or whatever you might want, friendship, whatever. They might just be thinking that, you know what I'm saying? That's a really big one also that people tend to miss, because you might be like, oh, I am pretty, yeah, let me go ahead and send a picture. No, girl, oh boy, it's not even about that for real. They just like what they see. They're not trying to get to know you. All right, and last but not least, you know how they say, save the best for last. I saved the best for last. If every convo, or almost every convo, is sex related, he may not be into you and have no interest in getting to know you. Come on now. I don't even want to explain this one to y'all because it's self-explanatory. But you know what? Being that I'm only on I'm under 10 minutes, so I got time. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and break it down. Let me get comfortable. Whew. Okay. All right. Common sense. If he's only talking about sex every time you talk to him or her, that's all they want. Like, that's all they want. Because if somebody really wanted to deal with you, the sex will come later. Like, it's plenty of time for that. If that's what they're talking about up front, then that's all they want from you. That's all they want. Don't think, oh, I'm just going to do it one time and then we're going to start talking and we're going to be in a relationship. That may happen. I don't know. Anything is possible, but don't bet your life on it, because 9 times out of 10, if that's all they're talking about, and especially when you first start talking to them, then that's all they're looking for. And you're probably not going to be the only person that they're doing that with or texting about that. So let's not be dumb. It's 2018. It's about 2019. Let's not be stupid. If somebody texts you only about sex, that's all they want from you. And guess what? If you don't give it up, somebody else will. So don't think you're going to like, oh, he ain't going nowhere or she ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to sit up here and talk about other stuff and hope they'll wait for me. No, they won't. If they want it that bad, they'll get it. And what one person won't do, somebody else will. So let's be smart. If you're anybody, you're going through all of this, please take heed to this. These are facts. I know I say these opinions, but I think these are mostly facts. That person is just not into you. And if they are, they got a weird way of showing it and they need help, because everything I just listed does not show any interest to someone liking you. I'm sorry. That's just me. That's how I feel. So, like I said, if you're going through this, take a step back and think about everything that I said and just evaluate everything. And if you feel like this person's not into you, then then just find somebody else, or just cut them off, or focus on yourself, because life is too short to be dealing with somebody who don't want the same things you want, or don't have the same passion that you have. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of fish in the sea. Don't settle, okay? Don't settle. Okay. So that wraps it up. I didn't want to make this video too long. I didn't want it to be too short. I hope this helps somebody in some way. This was inspiring to me, even though I did it myself, because I always like to give advice to people. My friends used to come to me for advice, and I'm like, dang, I'm giving them advice. I can't even help myself. But I'm really good at giving advice, and I feel like these are very good tips to help anybody who's wondering if somebody likes them or not. So I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell. And as always, it's been a pleasure. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you haven't, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, have a beautiful day.